think we're live. Not sure yet. Wait for everything to pop up on the thingamabob, hoogamajig, and thingamadoo, and whatchamacallit, and all that good stuff. Yeah, I guess we are live. Hey, welcome in, everybody. Welcome back to another DISANITY. We are back and better than ever. Well, we're back. Maybe not better than ever, but we are back. Good to have everybody here. We're going to have fun tonight. Got lots of news to talk about. Turn down my phone. And good to have everybody in here. Hope everybody's having a good day. Got lots of news to talk about. Disney broke some holiday news today. So we'll talk a little bit about that. We'll talk about our upcoming meetups. Give everybody a reminder on those. Talk about our weekend. All kinds of fun stuff. So good to have everybody here. Don't forget we have 4 partner channels. This is Our Dream, Steve's World, Disney Dan, and Pete McDevitt. Be sure to check out all their channels. They are awesome people. Let's say hi to everybody in the chat and then we'll get started. Puddin was first. Welcome in. Pirate Novelist. Jeannie's here. I'm excited for the news. My coworker was just in the parks and was able to get me the Kronk shoulder plushies. Nice.
Oh, cool.
Douglas Bailey is here. Jeannie's here. Puddin. Noah's in the house. Horizons is here. Mark is here. Mark F. Welcome in. Milena Gross. Hey, Milena. Good to see you again. Joseph Dion. Zippity Doo Doug. What's up, Doug? Sebastian the Crab, first time in. Nice meeting you. Welcome in. Danny Hughes, welcome in. Danny and Tim, good to see you. Julie McCowan's here. Wow, that jumped. Hold on. Where was I? Julie McCowan. Where was I? Come on. Stacy Bailey, Dan A20 Chief. Yeah, it is. Diana's here. Vicky Pauly, Movie Mania Nick. Monica Odiette, our next somewhere. I like that name. Sony 4K in the house. Heather Springer. What's up, Heather? Hey, Gregory. Welcome in. Who Dat Dave's here. Matt M is here. Cynthia Candy Mom, our first member.
You didn't say hi to your BFF yet.
I did. I said Sippity Doo Doug.
Oh, I didn't.
And my BFF. Sorry. Let me say it so she understands. Christine Hickman, welcome in. Good to see you. Leanne Sherrick, welcome in. Sony 4K. Bruce Saryuker's here. Iowa Disney Daddy's here, and I think that's everybody. Wow, we got a lot of John Hazelton's here too. We got a lot of mods in here tonight. It's all mods. Must be a mod class. Sorry. Anyway, Joanne Puzzles is here as well. Good to have everybody in here. Look at all these mods, man. Everybody's a mod in our channel, I guess.
No, they just have all the mods here.
Yeah, it's just the only people to come watch us. Let's see. Yep. All right, everybody's here. Good. First things first, Heather Springer got your PayPal this afternoon. Totally unnecessary, but thank you very much for that very generous PayPal. We appreciate it very much, Heather. Very generous, as usual. Our name is part of another venture, but I won't plug our stuff, our next somewhere. Thank you, our next somewhere, but you're more than welcome to that. That's fine here. No problem. Robert E., welcome in. I appreciate you asking or bringing it up. Jay Nashville, Jeanette, good to see her over the weekend. We got to spend some time with her. Thanks for tonight's stream, Dan says. Of course. Yeah, good to have everybody here. Leanne's here as well. Anyway, yeah, good to have everybody here. Let's go over a little bit of mousekeeping. We'll be back Sunday at Magic Kingdom. Don't forget, like we usually are. Got a challenge stream this weekend at Magic Kingdom. We are doing a challenge. John, AB, I did forget you. Welcome in, John. I'm sorry.
How could you forget, John?
I don't know, but John, AB, it's good to see you. I guess I get an F. Anyway, welcome in. Jason Thibodeau's here. Chris is here. Chris Slimer's here. Molly and Barkley's like, Chris, change your name back to Chris Slimer, please. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
Jeez Louise.
He knows I'm kidding. Somewhat kidding. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, this weekend. Yeah, so we're going to have a challenge on Sunday. Challenge live stream. We're going to see how many characters we can see or meet in the time frame that we will be streaming for the 2 to 3 hours that we'll be streaming on Sunday. I almost said Saturday. Sunday, we're going to see how many characters we can see or meet. Now, it's got to be like literally see. Like, I can't go into Country Bears and say, oh, there's 6 characters. No.
No, you're talking about
out and about, or we got to go up and meet them. Like last weekend, I saw Mr. Shmee and Captain Hook. Went up, talked to him, got my picture taken with him. That was cool. Just
Chris,
walking. Being
a dad, it is Molly and Barkley's life, isn't it? So
Yep. Yeah. So anyway, we're going to do that. Yeah, it'll be fun, Jeanette. It really will. I'm hoping anyway. Melissa wins with the wardrobe tonight. Melissa always wins with the wardrobe. She always looks good. You haven't done that challenge in a while.
I haven't worn this one in a while.
Yeah. No, Cynthia, we've done it in the past, but you're right. We haven't done that in a while. And it should be fun. I think it'll be fun. Our next someone says, well, then, my wife, Martha, is a travel agent, and our page is dedicated to providing videos from Disney and other vacations we go on so people have info for their travel. Thanks for letting me share. Of course. Yeah, no problem at all. Absolutely. All right, so let's get into this a little bit. And yeah, 73 here, 78 here already. Please hit the like button as you guys are coming in. Lots to talk about tonight. Again, Disney dropped holiday news. We're going to get into that in a little bit. But since we have so many here already.
Move the mic over here so that way if I talk, people can hear.
Yep. All right.
Hopefully that'll help a little.
There you go.
Because you're loud and I'm
yeah.
not as loud.
So let's go over, of course, what we always like to go over. Don't forget. We have
on TV.
I'm on TV. Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, I'll move it down there. Don't forget, November 8th and February 7th, we have our meetups at Disney Springs over at by Cirque du Soleil and over by House of Blues. There's an area right over there. November 8th, 10 a.m. at Disney Springs. February 7th, 10 a.m. Disney Springs. Would love for you guys to come out. A lot of folks have already given us the confirmation that they're coming, which would be great if you guys could do that. If you do want to come, if you think you're going to make it, again, it's going to be at Disney Springs over by House of Blues. And also, please send it to askmousetalk@gmail.com. Just to give us a confirmation. Yes, we're coming November 8th. We'll see you. Yes, we're coming February 7th. We'll see you then. That way we know, because we want to get some ideas of who's coming and who's not. Because we're going to get up like a little surprise something. Something little. Don't read into it.
Yeah. And once we get a little closer, we'll see about getting a final kind of head count.
So anyway, askmousetalk@gmail.com if you're interested and you think you might make it. Please send us an email so that we know you are coming. I know people are protective of their pages, and I never want to plug something and break rules if I can avoid it, says our next someone. Yeah, no problem at all. Appreciate you saying it. Walt is the famous one. He was on Disney Plus. I was on Disney Plus, actually. Oddly enough.
A snippet.
Yep, I'll take it. Excited to hear the holiday news. Disney is behind their normal schedule of announcements. Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about it.
For Halloween, too.
Jeanette says you're going to try for February. Yeah, Jeanette, that'd be great. Got a count of how many confirmations you have so far. Not yet, Bruce. I know it's over 10. I know that much. It's 11. No, I don't know. Yeah, I know it's right around 10 or more for sure. Can't wait for the get-together. Going to be a great time. Yes, Matt, it's going to be awesome for sure. All right, everybody's in. And let's get into the Disney news. I'm going to start with... we're going to wait on that one. We'll do this one first. So there's some new dinosaur merchandise that just came out, which I thought was interesting. With the ride going away in 2026, they actually got new merchandise. I'll show you guys a little bit of it. You can let me know what you think of it. If it is, the pictures aren't coming through. See, that's a bummer. Never mind. It's not going to work. Look, I'm trying to show you the picture. Oh, there they go. It's just not loading. So they got some t-shirts. They got some hats. I'm looking at it. I don't know. I'm not that...
enamored.
Yeah, I'm not that enamored with it. See, nothing's loading today. My apologies, guys. I'm trying to get this to load. All right, our next somewhere. Take care. Good to have you here. Thanks for coming in. Rachel's in. What's up, Rachel? I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Lovely Ocean Eyes is also here. Crystal, right?
Yeah,
if I'm not
Crystal.
mistaken, right? Okay, so for some reason this is not loading, and I can't show it to you. I really wanted to show you all the pictures, but it's not loading. Let me do this. Let me try it again and see if it comes up. See, it should have came right up. And am I getting a spinning whatever? See? See that?
Strange.
See that X? That means it's supposed to be on the screen right now, but it's not on the screen. I think our computer's got too much stuff on it now. Let's see if the other ones load. Okay, that one loads. We'll come back to that one.
Something to do with the link.
It might. Does that one come up? Yep, that one comes up too. Anyway, there's a lot coming on some dinosaur stuff. Canadian Disney family, welcome in. Someone needs an ad blocker in his browser for these screen shares. I don't care about that. Chris Disney Baker, welcome in. Don't worry about that, Bruce. That's at least my worries, buddy. It's not going to hurt us. Even if they block the stream, they won't shut us down. But anyway, so that's that one. Let's talk about this one. This one I thought was interesting. So there's like 52 new Haunted Mansion items. Let's see if these come up. Oh, of course, yeah. All right, so there's some apparel they have I thought was really cool. Got some shirts up there. They have all kinds of different dresses coming out now. A lot of this is going to be at Magic Kingdom. There's a sleep set, Melissa. What do you think of that?
Too hot.
Well, it doesn't look hot to me. I like that Hatbox Ghost t-shirt. I showed Melissa this.
Yeah, that one looks really cool.
I actually like this. I really like that shirt a lot. And there's a Spirit jersey, which is really cool. It's got Ghost Host on the front, which is pretty neat. They got some more t-shirts. I love that t-shirt. I love that one a lot. That's really cool. Is that a ladies shirt? That might be. Donnie, welcome in. Dole Whip Donnie's here. Keith, welcome in. Good to see you. I think, did I miss anybody else that came in? Baker's here. Baker, good stream over the weekend. By the way, if you guys want to see that last ride on Tom Sawyer Island's Riverboat, go check out Baker's stream. There's a woven shirt right there. They've got all kinds of stuff. Look at, I like that shirt, Melissa. What do you think of that?
Is that long sleeve? Yeah.
Yeah. It's long sleeve.
I like the purple.
Yeah, I like the purple. There you go. There's another. Oh, that's the stretching room. That's pretty neat. That's a zip up too. And they've got that t-shirt. I like that t-shirt too. Wow, they've got a lot of really nice t-shirts. That's a jersey. And they've got this t-shirt. Oh, it's the same one with the Hatbox Ghost. So they've got some really nice stuff in there. There's for the babies. They got some accessory stuff. They got a pin. Look at the size of that pin, everybody.
Oh, is that one of those giant pins? I know Donna likes those. Okay.
There's some socks as well. There's some headbands. There's a baseball cap. They really have a lot of really nice. There's Crocs. I've never been into Crocs.
No.
Crocs aren't my thing. Did I say hi? Yes. Jennifer got online immediately when the 100 merch dropped and was 7,000 deep in line for the Starbucks cup. I didn't even know there was a Starbucks cup. There's some gibbets that go on the Crocs. Bookends. We have some bookends for them. I put them away. I'm going to have to keep them out. Oh, that's a figurine.
Downstairs. No, they're not.
No, they're not. I don't think so. I think I put them away. Look at that figurine. I want that figurine. And then that one's cool. That one lights up. They have a lot of really... It came out with 52 different items. They said. A trinket tray. What is that? Oh, it's a tea towel. I love these mugs. I showed Melissa the mugs. The mugs. That's Phineas. There's Gus. And then there's Ezra. I like the Ezra a lot. What do you guys think of all this merch? Oh, a paper towel holder. Okay, we don't need that though. Shot glass. Oh, ornaments. Ooh. That's okay. I don't know that I like that much.
Yeah.
I don't know that I like that. I like that. But I already have a Haunted Mansion one like that, so we don't need another one. I have a Haunted Mansion one like that. Although that's got the opera singer and the theater guy in there with her. So that's a little different. That one's nice too. I broke my clock.
Yeah, we had the actual clock. And
oh, there's a journal. They have a lot of really nice stuff. There's some toys. Anyway, look at that, Melissa. It's funny. Kermit and Fozzie as... Oh my God, that's really neat. Hitchhiking Ghost. Yeah, some of you probably have already seen this. I like that pin.
Way too fast. I can barely see it, and nobody's going to be able to see that on the screen.
I'm sure they're seeing it just fine.
Yeah, as soon as I get to the park and see it there, Matt, it wasn't there this weekend, so maybe this coming week.
That's a magnet.
Some time to film some of that.
Look at that. That's a magnet.
I like that, yeah.
Keychains. I have so much on my keychain already. Yeah. Thank you. Hand sanitizer. Yeah, Baker, they have some pins, man. Yeah, Disney take my money for sure. Snow Dome. All right, that looks like that's it. So there you go. Some really nice stuff. Haunted Mansion stuff. That's the first time in a while that they've really gone out on a ton of different Haunted Mansion stuff. Now that's like, they said that was 52 items that they came out with. So if they put all of that in the Haunted Mansion store in Memento Mori, I guess all the stuff they had there has got to go away, right? That store is not that big.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless not all of it's there. They might have some of it different parts of the park.
Maybe. I do know for sure that they also mentioned that some of it is going to Disneyland, but I thought I might have read wrong, and if anybody knows in the chat, please let me know. I thought that it was going to both Disneyland and Disney World. So, but it might be that some out there and just some here. I don't know, because that's a lot of items. 52 different items they said will be coming out if it's not already out, and that's pretty interesting stuff for sure. Tony says, Sharon, did you see the Muppet Haunted Mansion? We did, Christine. That was really, really neat. I love that. It's unique. It's different. I mean, I know they did the Muppet Haunted Mansion movie, or short, special, whatever you want to call it. Hey,
that's
Sean.
Probably what that pin's from.
Yeah, probably. Sean Jackal Monkey, welcome in. But anyway, I really like that stuff. I think it's all really, really nice. I think they did a good job with it for sure.
Sorry.
Oh, it's all right. All right, let's see what else we got here. Let's talk about the big thing now. All right, so as you guys know, Disney broke the news today about the holiday offerings in and around Walt Disney World. We'll read about it here in a second, and then I'll get into it. The one thing I will say is for the most part, nothing's changed from what we get every year. Everything's pretty much the same. The dates, though, I'm actually kind of surprised with the dates. The holiday offerings don't start till November 14th. That's kind of late. I thought for sure it was going to be a little bit earlier in November. I mean, for crying out loud, we have to deal with Halloween in August. We can't get Christmas a little bit sooner than November 14th.
Yeah, so usually it starts about a week before that, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm a little disappointed in that. We're going to read about it here in a second. But it's November 14th to December 31st or December 30th, something like that. They have the holiday offerings. And, I'm excited. I love Christmas. It's our favorite time of the year. All right, let's read. Walt Disney World announced details and dates for their 2025 holiday offerings, including Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, Jollywood Nights, and the International Festival of the Holidays. And that's all the breakdown. Holiday season, just like I said, it'll start right there, November 14th through December 31st. During this time, guests can enjoy Christmas decoration, themed food and beverage items, characters and holiday costumes, special holiday entertainment, limited release merchandise, and more. So there you go. Cinderella Castle, holiday projections, and Main Street USA decorations will return for the 2025 season.
So does that mean they're going to do the other projections, like where it changed, like that picture shows right there, or are they just doing the dumb ones they had before?
I don't know.
Doesn't really specify,
Doesn't say.
Does it?
Disney teased photo opportunities at Cinderella Castle, Tron Light Cycle Run, Space Mountain, and Haunted Mansion, although did not specify if these would all be holiday photo ops or standard ops. Of course, the holiday shows are coming back. Olaf, Elsa, Anna, and Kristoff return to the Cinderella Castle stage with Frozen Holiday Surprise. The nightly stage show sees Elsa light up the castle, turning it into a snowy, crystallized icon. Wow. Not like the old days.
Yeah.
Elsa also appears in the new Disney Starlight Parade. Don't forget, guys, that debuts July 20th. Disney confirmed it will continue through the holiday season, but will not perform during Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. Of course. The Jingle Cruise also comes back. Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is coming back. They did not give dates yet, which I thought was interesting. They did not give dates yet on the Christmas party. I mean, we haven't even gotten to the Halloween party yet, but we'll see what happens there. And but anyway, that's coming. We're down on the 15th. Can't wait. Nice, Keith. Kevin Hawthorne, welcome in. All right, let's keep going. Where were we? We were down here at Epcot. The International Festival of the Holidays returns with holiday storytellers. Joyful Communicorp Plaza is also going to have Joyful Voices of Liberty. Will be in their Dickens caroler outfits. They'll have the candlelight processional, just like they always do at 5. 6:45 and 8:15. Which is great. Celebrity narrators will be announced later. They're going to have the holiday kitchens. They're going to have the cookie stroll again. They're going to have the holiday, Olaf's holiday tradition expedition scavenger hunt like they always have.
I hope they bring back that better cookie container like last year.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice?
We're going to get it right away this time.
Yeah, we got to get it this time. Living with the Land, of course, will have its Christmas lights and special decor. So that's going to be awesome. Hollywood Studios will have its normal stuff. It'll have Jollywood Nights, Sunset Seasons Greetings on Tower of Terror like it always has. The normal stuff they always have over there. Same with Animal Kingdom. The characters coming out
You're just scrolling through that so fast. I can't even.
Melissa's ADD, everybody.
No, you're just scrolling so quick. Nobody can see any of the pictures.
But anyway, the Merry Menagerie puppets will come back at Discovery Island in Animal Kingdom as well, which, we'll see. I like them. I think they're a lot of fun. They do a really good job with that. Tree of Life Awakenings is coming back. And, of course, stuff down at Disney Springs. Are they going to have... Let's see if they mention it in here. Oh, they are going to have the Christmas tree stroll. Okay, good. So, lots of holiday offerings are coming back like they always do. Smiling Politely, welcome in.
Yeah, I know Jeanette are saying that it will be weird if there's just no decorations for 2 weeks between Halloween and Christmas, because you're right. I feel like they give us all these weeks of Halloween, and now are they basically telling us no decorations even till the 14th? I don't get that. Maybe Magic Kingdom will. I know they always tend to get theirs up pretty quick, but I'm bummed about that.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I think it's kind of weird because for me, Halloween, Find the Fun, welcome in. Halloween's great. Don't get me wrong. Okay, but we've got all of August, pretty much, all of September, and all of October of Halloween.
Yeah.
We get Christmas for barely a month.
Yeah. It's like a month and a half.
Only a month, really, when you consider Epcot. Epcot doesn't even start till the 29th of November.
Yeah, the Friday after, or Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah.
So you're right.
Yeah, Thanksgiving weekend is when it starts at Epcot. Yeah. So we're going to get basically 6 weeks of Christmas.
Which stinks for people when you have those blockouts, because I know last year I felt like we got no time in the parks because we didn't get the highest passes and we're blocked out for the last 2 weeks of December.
Well, not this year.
No, this year we got the higher ones. We're going to alternate, but that stunk. Last year, that 2 weeks went fast and we didn't get, we don't get to go during the week as much, so it makes it even harder.
Keith, that's a good question. A couple things I want to go over. I saw a comment from Keith here. Mike Lapine, welcome in. He says, do you think they'll decorate? It's just the party, not start until the 14th? Maybe, Keith. That's the hope. I hope so
too.
I hope that's what they mean when they talk about the offerings. But to me, part of the offerings are the decorations. That's part of the appeal of wanting to go down there. So I don't know. I'm kind of worried. I hope you're right. I hope that the decorations go up like the 1st or 2nd of November. And that's fine. If you don't start the Christmas party until the 14th, it is what it is. Would I like it to start sooner? I think I would. I think it would be great to get it sooner. But we're Christmas people.
Now that they're doing 3 less parties, that means the price will be even higher for the fewer parties they throw.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the other thing about Magic Kingdom is, the Halloween party, they have so many dates for the Halloween party. They tend to be able to keep the pricing for a while relatively lower. Like, I think it starts at $129 in August. But you've got basically half the dates for the Christmas party. So, you only got 6 weeks of Christmas party. Really 5 weeks. Because the last week of December, they don't have the party.
Yeah. And we'll have no need to do Christmas party because we'll be able to get into the parks during Christmas and see, the parade and stuff like that.
Exactly.
So we're not going to do it.
And see, Danny makes a good point. She said, I'm super worried. She says, we've already booked our trip based off how they did it in the past. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Well, like Leanne just put in there, she has clients that she's booked trips for that are really hoping that the decorations, they're probably staggering it, right? Like going the end of October into November in hopes they'll get a little bit of both. So fingers crossed, because that's usually how it works.
Yeah, exactly, Leanne. That's the thing.
At least in Magic Kingdom. They may not get it anywhere else, but Magic Kingdom tends to get their tree and stuff up within a day or two.
Yeah, and that's the thing about Magic Kingdom is it is the appeal during that time of year. Animal Kingdom's fine. It's very subdued. Epcot is great.
I like that it's different.
It is. It's different, but it's subdued in the decoration aspect
it
of it. Hollywood Studios is awesome. I thought that was your favorite.
One
That's
of
your
my
favorite.
favorites. Yeah.
Epcot's great.
I love all the shows and stuff at Epcot. That's what I love. The food and the you know what I'm trying to say, like La Befana and all.
Right. Yeah. All the storytellers are great.
That's it.
Charlie and Stacy, welcome in, guys. Good to see you. So there's a lot of aspects to this, and I think Leanne, like she said, people. Excuse me. That burp was sponsored by D&G Explorers. They really, people are betting on certain times for certain things to come up. So now, if you want to come down early November, you're probably not. Not probably. You're not. You're not going to do a Christmas party. If you're down before November 14th, you're not going to do a Christmas party. Christmas party. What day of the week? Somebody in the chat, or Melissa, if you can look it up. What day of the week is November 14th? It's probably a Tuesday, and if it is a Tuesday, that will be the first day of the party.
It's a Friday.
All right, well, that could be too. Usually it's Tuesdays and Fridays when they do the parties. So it could be that November 14th is the first.
I'm really surprised they're not at least starting at the 11th then.
Yeah, exactly. I'm with you. 100% agreed. 100% agreed. I don't know what they're doing. But, hey, it is what it is, and we just got to live with it.
Queasy.
Well, Bruce, here's what I will say. It depends on what you mean by that. 100% down or up in one night, no. But 90%, and Joe Chamberlain, who's not in here, used to do it every year. They were clockwork. They came down the end of October into November so that they could get both aspects of it. He'll tell you. He'll come into the stream and he'll tell you. They would be there on Halloween night, and the next morning, Christmas stuff was up. So they used to do it in one night.
They used to do a lot more in one night than they do now.
Yeah, they used to do it in one night. They may not do it anymore, but they certainly did in the past. That's a guarantee.
Like last year, I think they had like some of the boughs and things up. They didn't have the tree up yet the first day after, but it was like a day or two later after they had the tree up.
But not only that, Disney has actually advertised that they do the magic in one night. Remember, they used to have videos of them taking down the Halloween and putting up the Christmas in the same night. So they do it. Well, it really isn't a massive amount if you really think about it, Bruce. All they're doing is Main Street. They don't do Frontierland. They don't do Adventureland. They don't do Liberty Square, Tomorrowland. None of those Tomorrowland gets a little bit over by the stage, but none of the other areas of the park are getting decorated.
But you figure they have to take down all the Halloween. There's a good amount. I think they do more like Halloween stuff.
Go back and watch. Go to YouTube. You can go now if you want. That's fine. Go into YouTube and watch the video. Stop shaking this thing. It's like a hurricane. But go. There's a video of them taking everything down and putting the other stuff up in the same night.
That's right, Charlie.
Matt says last year it was November 2nd because the last Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party was November 1st. Exactly.
Oh, that's right.
See, November 1st, November 2nd, Christmas was up. A good portion. They did actually add some to Frontierland last year. Yeah, like some garland, I think, something like that, but nothing major. All the major stuff, like garland takes 2 seconds. They know what they're doing. They're professionals. Main Street is where it really, really gets decorated quickly and has the most. And even that, it's really not as much as we think. There's a lot of garland, and they put up the stuff like that, and they have the tree, and they put the guys all in up the toy soldiers. They can do it in a night. Like a hurricane. Yes, this.
Hi, Sadie.
Toasty Sadie. What's up, Sadie?
I sent the other pictures. I hope you got them. I noticed there was a couple missing.
Yeah, I did send some though.
I found a couple more. Unless Walt had already sent them and I didn't see them right.
I sent the ones I took. Right. And then that one. Melina Gross, welcome in. I've been there on the last Halloween party, and the next morning it was instant Christmas at Magic Kingdom, complete with Christmas music. Yeah, exactly. So they do it, and they've done it in the past. Maybe they're not doing it anymore. I don't know. But they do. They have done that for sure. And again, I've seen them literally advertise it as Disney Magic overnight. Down goes Halloween, up goes Christmas. We're just bummed because we're big Christmas people. So we want as much Christmas as we can. Our Christmas stuff will go up before Disney's Christmas stuff will go up.
Good, see.
Good. Sadie got all the pictures. Yep.
And definitely send us your other dates. I haven't had a chance to reply, but that'd be good.
Yeah.
Email me your August dates.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And a couple other things to talk about. So we'll move on from that. As we get more information on the Christmas party, obviously we'll let you know. But we're not going to do a Christmas party this year for sure. Melissa said we're going to probably do.
That's what I said, Danny. Fewer days, higher price. That's exactly what they're going to do.
Yeah. Anyway, I was saying, we're not going to do the Christmas party. We're probably going to do Jollywood.
If we do anything, we'll do a Jollywood.
If we do anything, we're going to do Jollywood nights. And we probably won't stream it, but I definitely will vlog it. If I don't stream, I usually vlog stuff. So check that out when it comes out. But for sure, we'll let you know as it gets closer and we get more dates.
And I'll reach out to you, Ian.
Yes.
I won't forget.
Yep, for sure. Of course, everybody knows over the weekend, sad news. Liberty Square in Tom Sawyer Island officially closed again. Baker, who was in the chat over here, was there. He was on the last ride. He was on the last ride for Splash Mountain, too.
Yeah.
What up, G? G Wilson, welcome. Yeah, he was on the last ride. So if you want a chance to see that last ride, go watch Baker's channel. He live streamed it. It was really nice. You know, as usual, nobody ever did the Rivers of America boat ride, and nobody ever went over to Tom Sawyer Island. And then as soon as they heard it was closing, it became the most popular place on earth.
That's how it always is.
I don't know. I did the river. I liked the riverboat. Melissa wasn't the biggest fan. She didn't mind it, but she didn't love it. I liked the riverboat. I did it as often as we could. I just liked it.
I have to look at that.
Tom Sawyer Island, on the other hand, I'm sorry. I know I'm probably in the minority, but I couldn't care less about that. It just wasn't our thing. It just wasn't our thing. Bruce, everybody was on that last ride. I saw so many streamers or vloggers that were there, but, you know, there were a lot of people there for that last thing. But again, where were these same people when it was up and running and it was out there and it was there for people to visit? They were nowhere to be found, you know, which to me, I'm not going to get into it. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to say, you know, do you only go now because you want to just get views? You should go, you know, if you like it, you like it. But I get it. It is what it is. But anyway. So yeah, Tom Sawyer Island, Rivers of America is closed. They've already taken out the boat. The boat's gone. They put up walls, some walls already. I saw some pictures today, video, where they're already over there. Construction's already started on dismantling of Tom Sawyer Island. So all that, before you know it, all those trees over at Tom Sawyer Island, they're going to be gone. It's going to be, you know, it was really pretty looking over there. Aesthetically, it was always nice to look at. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
And, but we'll see what happens with that. Melena says, he never went to Tom Sawyer Island in all my trips and only rode the riverboat like 2 times. And that's fine. I totally get it. I just think it's really funny when people never go do things, and then on the last day, all of a sudden, there's 1 million people there. It's like, where were you before? If you had been there before, maybe we could have saved it. So, that's all. We did one time, didn't we? On the riverboat. Private tour. Private ride. You okay?
I didn't realize you were talking to me.
Yeah, anyway, we did a private ride one time on the riverboat.
Not on purpose. That's why it threw me a little bit. We just happened to be the only people on the boat.
That's what I mean. Yeah. I have my mementos all set. Yep, there you go. I hope they move the Liberty Bell to the French Quarter. I don't want to put it. I don't know if they will or not, to be honest with you. I'm not expecting it, but we'll see. Anyway, so yeah, so that's done now. They have walls up. They have not emptied the water in there yet. I'm sure that'll come in time, but they probably won't do that right away. But they haven't put up major walls all the way around the entire thing. But you can't get upstairs to the Frontierland anymore, to the train. Can't do that. You can't get over to the riverboat. All the different ways you could get down to where the riverboat was, that's all now been walled off. So they're already started the process of taking all that down and getting on to the next end of what hopefully won't be a long transition, but I'm assuming it will be a long transition.
Have they changed to where the train's just going up and back?
Yep. Yeah, it's now just a shuttle up and back. Yep.
Hi, Debbie.
Debbie Bernfeld, welcome in, dear. Good to see you. No, you're not late. You're here.
Hi,
VP,
Sean.
what's up, Sean? Welcome in. Let's be honest, 90% of people never go to Tom Sawyer Island or the boat. Bye, Felicia. No, I agree, Sean. Most people didn't, and I'm fine with both of them being gone. I think it's sad. The only reason why it's sad to me is because it's another aspect of Walt's original park that's now gone. It just gets us a little bit further away from Walt, a little bit further away from his original vision, his original plan. That's it. And VP, I'm going to do this publicly because I have to do it publicly. When we saw you the other day, and when we saw you guys at Epcot the other day, I'm so embarrassed. I didn't even recognize Ed from Viapre Project.
Yeah, I knew it.
How stupid am I?
Somebody...
I thought it was your son.
No,
of all.
I knew it wasn't your son.
I don't know why I thought that, but I did not. After we were done, I looked over. Melissa said it, or I looked over at her, and I was like, "Was that Ed from Viapre Project?" And she was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh my God, I'm an idiot!" I couldn't believe it.
I knew the face, and it wasn't clicking. And I was like,
I
know this is someone. And we started talking to somebody. We were like, "Oh my gosh!" So when you talk to Ed, please tell him how dumb we are and how sorry.
Yes, please, because I should have paid way more attention to him and talked to him and been way more excited. I don't know what I was thinking, but I totally missed it. Puddin', welcome in. Brian, welcome in.
But we would have asked how the family was, and obviously he's doing well, so I'm glad to see that. But please share with him how sorry we are.
Yeah, please. And we weren't in any way, shape, or form, ignoring or dissing him at all. It just didn't click. Mm-mm. So I apologize, Ed. Just let him know.
We probably walked away, and he was probably like, they didn't remember who I was.
And he was right. And if he did say that, he was on the nose. We didn't, and we're stupid.
We're just
dumb.
I don't know. It's just been a long time too.
Sean, I'm not kidding, man. It just totally. I knew the face, and I don't know why. It just did not click. And
I'm like, I know this person.
And then it was too late because we were way far away, and you were gone by that point. I would never. If I thought I could have caught up, I would have ran back. Mm-hmm. It was so stupid.
It was. Poor Ed.
Okay, yeah. Well, I just tell Edson Walt said hi, because I used to always call him Edson Viapre.
Brian, I did read something about that with them adding a verse to the Small World. I don't know when they're doing it.
It's coming soon.
Okay.
And it's going to be at the end of the ride, in the very last scene. I don't know. I don't know what to think about that, Brian. It's a good question. I can't answer. I don't know until I hear it and I'm on the ride. So I don't know.
That's hilarious, Heather. Well, it's probably true, right? Your brain, if you're not expecting, it's just like it takes a second, and it's like for us, I'm like, I know that face. How do I know who that is? That's pretty funny.
That is. Jeanette says, I went to Tom Sawyer Island about a year ago for about 3 hours and explored it all. Didn't know it was closing, just hadn't been there in a while.
I bet you're glad you did that now.
Yeah. That's awesome. Again, I think we went twice. Maybe
in our
twice.
Lifetime.
In our lifetime.
Maybe 3 times top.
Maybe. I couldn't even, if you held a gun to my head and told me when were the 3 times you went, couldn't even begin to tell you.
They're not changing it, Cynthia. They're just adding, I guess, a piece to the end. I mean, I guess that is changing it. But
okay, 17th of July. So it's coming up. 17th is when they're adding the song. You're not changing anything else, just adding that last section, this new part of the song. I think Richard Sherman did write it. He did write it before he passed, that last section. So we'll see. Leanne, they're changing the Small World song at the end. 8 more likes to 100. Yay! We might make it today. But yeah, so we'll see what's going to happen. Did each one only once, like 20 years ago? Yeah, Jeanette, I don't know. I don't mind the riverboat. I don't mind it at all. It's relaxing. A couple places to sit down. Yes, it's hot because you're not in air conditioning. Okay, I get that part of it. I do. They're adding a verse. Someone wrote it before they passed away, I guess. Yes, Richard Sherman wrote it before he passed away.
Oh, nice, Sean. Hopefully we will see you. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for popping in.
Yeah. Hey, Sean, have a good night, bud. Good to see you. Have a good night, rest of the night at work. Next few months, you guys can find me over at Animal Kingdom. It will be my hub for a few months. Nice. Cool.
Probably, Matt. I'll have to check that out. That's probably what it is. Matt said there was a...
Yes, Matt.
Okay.
It is. It's the same verse he sang.
Now
yes.
I gotta look it up because I want to know what it is.
Let's see, what else? Danny says, sorry, going back. I just saw the Starlight Parade will not perform on nights. Yes, no, and that, but you know what, Danny? That would happen anyway. That Starlight Parade is also not going to happen during the Halloween party either. So, if you want to see it, get down there before August, because once August hits, there's going to be a lot of dates you're not going to see it. August, September, October, November, December, period.
Funny, Mark.
So the So Small version is only heard on Walt's streams for some odd reason. Yes, for sure. Keith says, new verse, Mother Earth unites us in heart and mind, and the love we give makes us humankind through our vast, wondrous land. When we stand hand in hand, it's a small world after all.
That's nice.
CBJ. Oh, Country Bear Jamboree. I like it, Sean. I like it. I'm for change in the right aspect of change. I don't want change just for the sake of change. If things are popular and people like them and people ride them and they stand the test of time, you don't need to change. They have enough room there to build on, which they're doing. And they're proving that by building Villains Land and all this other stuff that they're coming up with. Certain things can go, yes. Other things, there's just no need just to do it. I get what you're saying. I have a happy medium. I'm fine with change if it's done in the right spot. Like the whole Mickey's Runaway Railway when they got rid of Great Movie Ride. I don't think that was smart at all. But I get it. That park has changed. That park isn't what it used to be. You know, and that's all I'm saying. That park is no longer a studio park. It shouldn't even be called Hollywood Studios anymore. They should be changing the whole name. Yeah, it was an e-ticket back on opening day. It certainly would. Walt, is movie worth it at resorts? Yes. Horizons. All-star movies? Is it worth it? Yes. If that's what you're talking about.
I think movie night. Does he mean when you watch the movies outside?
Oh, is movie night worth it at the resort? I'm sorry. I don't know. We've never done it.
You know what? Did we do it when the boys were little?
Once.
Like, I think we just did some of it. Now I like stopping by if we're walking somewhere and see it. I would do it now, I think more so than before. We were always so go. But if we were to stay at the park for a week and just chill, I would love to sit outside and do movies under the stars.
And I guess the other thing too, it depends. I mean, if you've got little ones and if it's movie night and you guys are done for the night and you're back at the hotel.
It's a good fun time.
And it's a movie they really like or you guys really like. Absolutely. You're standing out under the stars. You're at a Disney resort. You're watching a Disney movie. You can't beat it.
I know. Yeah. If it's not too hot, bring out some snacks and a blanket. And yeah. I'd even do it as an adult.
Yep.
Depending on the movie.
Yeah. Anyway, that's that. But what else I want to talk about? Oh, I want to let you guys know. Don't forget. This weekend, we are going to be at Magic Kingdom on Sunday. The following weekend, the whole following week, there'll be no streams.
2 weekends back to back.
Right. So, yes, 2 weekends back to back. So this weekend, this coming Sunday, yes, Magic Kingdom.
Actually, that might not be true.
We'll see. But the following week, we'll be on vacation from the 19th to the 26th. Or the 20th to the 25th or 6th, something like that. But I bring that up because I'm going to actually be streaming what I call Wake Up with Walt. And hopefully Melissa, but she'll probably be asleep.
Depends.
So that's why I'm calling it Wake Up with Walt, because I doubt she'll be awake. Otherwise, I would have called it Wake Up with Walt and Melissa, but we're going to call it Wake Up with Walt for now.
Melissa will join if she feels like getting
If
out
she's
of bed.
awake, Melissa will join.
Sound familiar, Charlie?
Yeah, exactly. So I'll have different streams here. I'll show you one of the thumbnails that I'm going to have if it lets me. There you go. It's going to look something like that. Wake Up with Walt. That actually is a photo from where we're staying, Holmes Beach. So
Is it?
Yep, it is. I got all of them.
Did you take it or someone else?
No, somebody else
Oh,
took
okay, I
it.
was
Of
gonna
course
say-
I didn't take
Well,
it.
we've been there, so I didn't know if
No,
you
I
took
didn't
that
take that.
picture.
So anyway, yeah, there's going to be different ones. I'll have different ones set up. There's another one, different, it'll be fun.
That's cute. I like that.
Yeah. Wake Up with Walt, and then we'll go around and I'll show you guys the place we're staying, so you can get to see what we're staying in. And then each day we'll walk the beach and we'll talk about Disney and we'll talk about the vacation, what we did the day before, what we're going to be doing that day, and we'll take you guys along with us and show you the beach and the different areas that morning. And we'll just have a
Apparently,
good
Walt
time.
will be waking us up if he's touring the house early in the morning.
No, don't listen to her.
He opened the bedroom doors.
No, I'm not going to do all that.
Say hi to everybody,
No,
because our kids will be there.
I'm not going to do that. Nope. Is that from the Footprints?
No,
post?
that would be me, Bruce. Eat too much. Walt's not the eater. I am.
Yeah.
It would be eat too much with Melissa.
Anyway, so it'll be fun. I hope you guys can join us for that. That'll be a lot of fun in the mornings. Just kinda
He
like,
doesn't
look,
need it.
Charlie-
He's a morning person, Douglas.
You done?
You've been dominating the conversation.
Well, you're just
all
over there
night.
in blah land, so I have to dominate it because you're not talking, and then you do talk over me.
always.
Whatever. Okay, now I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, must not have been important.
You're welcome. Thank you.
What was I
John.
going to say? I forgot what I was going to say now. Dang it.
You're talking about the mornings with the wake up with Walt.
Yeah, but I don't remember what I was going to say. Hey, we hit 100 likes.
Thanks, John.
I don't remember. Anyway, it must not have been important. But yeah, I'll show you guys around. It'll be a lot of fun. And we'll walk the beach a little bit, show you the area. Should be a good time. We'll see what happens with it. Charlie and Stacy do it. They do coffee talk. Doug does it every morning on his channel. Carlos does it when he's down here. I know Jeff and Angela have done it on Diz Our Dream when they're on vacation sometimes. A lot of people do the early morning streams to talk first thing in the morning, and it's fun.
That's funny.
It's laid back, kind of like these, but it's even more laid back because we're just outside. There's no real major topic to talk about. I like it. Susan Fuller, welcome in. Good to have you here. But that'll be a lot of fun. We'll do that, and we'll go from there. But yeah, we're looking forward to this weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun at Magic Kingdom. I think the goal is going to be, I was going to say 15 characters, but that's a lot. 10? What do you think?
Also, since we're not going to have quite as much time, although I guess it depends what time we start the stream.
Well, we'll start it at 8:30, but none of the characters are going to be out before 9. So we're going to have about 2.5 to 3 hours to get these. No, actually, stream's not starting until 9.
So we're only going to have a couple hours to stream.
Yeah. No, we'll have 3. 9 to 12. Lunch is until 1:30.
Oh, I thought it was at 12.
No, 1:30. So anyway, we're going to, I don't know if 15's a lot, man. That's a lot of characters to get.
Well, you never know.
All right, I tell you what, we'll do this. We'll say 15 characters, but we have to do at least 10 characters with a picture. How's that? Even if it's a quick selfie. That's what we got to do. That's the challenge this weekend. Character challenge. Hope you guys can make it. All right, gang. Look, we're coming up on 9 o'clock. We're going to have a little bit of a shorter stream tonight. Appreciate everybody coming out. Again, let's talk real fast about what's coming up. This weekend, Sunday at Magic Kingdom. Don't forget to join us. Also, Sunday night. What am I thinking? Tower of Terror. Sunday Social. We're going to be talking about the Tower of Terror. Of course, that's coming too. And then once again, we'll talk about it because there they are. Our Mouse Talk meetups. November 8th at Disney Springs and February 7th at Disney Springs 2025. November 8th, 2025 this year. And then February 7th, 2026 for our Disney meetups. Mouse Talk meetups. I hope you guys can join us. Again, if you think you're coming, please send us an email to askmousetalk@gmail.com. Send us an email right there. askmousetalk@gmail.com. and say, yes, we're coming, February's, or yes, we're coming, November. I've had a lot of people do that already. I've actually had some folks that have changed their plans to be able to come, and we're very honored by that. Obviously, you certainly don't have to do that for us, but we're very honored and grateful, and we're glad you're coming. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a good time with it, aren't we?
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. I can't wait for November 8th. It's going to be a fun time. We're probably going to stream it, at least a portion of it. We're going to take plenty of pictures, and we're going to have a great time. And maybe even when the meetup's over, maybe we'll all still hang together and go to a park or hang out at Disney Springs. We're going to make a day of it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Park Bros, welcome in. So again, November 8th, right here, this one. February 7th, right there, this one. If you guys can make it. And yes, thank you, Leanne. If you need rooms, let's say you're looking to get a book a trip. Hey, you're coming down for a trip. Leanne Sherbick. Check her out. Call Leanne. Contact Leanne Sherbick over at Mickey Travels. She can help you get a room, maybe find discounts for you if there are any. Make sure she'll look into all of that, room rates, everything for you. So check out with Leanne. Thank you, Leanne. I apologize. And she'll give you some ideas, some tips and tricks and stuff like that to get you, maybe booked to come down if you're coming down for just us. But even if you're not, if you're coming down for Disney too, please.
Yeah, for whatever. Anything Disney.
Anything Disney. All right, gang. Appreciate it. Jim Cletus, what's up, Jim? Just as we're leaving, buddy. I'm sorry. But, guys, this is our dream. Steve's World, Disney Dan, Pete McDevitt are our partner channels. Thank you again for any PayPal Super Chats. Members, thank you as always for your extra generosity and loyalty. All those that are ninja watching and not chatting, no problem. We know you're there. We appreciate you. All right, gang. Have a great rest of your week. Steve Stardio, yes, you missed it, pal. I'm sorry. Hope everybody has a good rest of your week. We'll see you Sunday. Until next time.
Take care of yourselves and each other. Good night.
Bye, gang. Take care.